Hey, what's up, Golf Strategy School? My name is Marty Griffin, and I wanted to kind of start a new type of video, a new kind of fun activity, a way for us to interact. And so what this is going to be is it's going to be Golf Coach Reacts. So I'm going to take a look at different videos that I find in different Facebook groups or Instagram posts, things like that, where people are looking for help. I'm going to kind of give some feedback, some of the positive feedback, the good things I see happening. And then what I want you to do as the audience is I want you in the comments to go ahead and let me know what your advice would be, and then I will pin the comment to the top that most aligns with what I would do. So I think this is a fun way for us to kind of, take some of the lightheartedness that we all have with golf, and maybe bring it forward to the social settings rather than everybody just kind of hammering on people for, oh, do this, do that. Like, okay, let's have some fun with this. I'll give you the good feedback on what I think is going well, and then I will look to you, the audience, to go ahead and leave in the comments the advice you would give. And like I said, I'll pin the comment that I feel most lines up with my thoughts to the top. So without further ado, let's get to it. All right, so our first video here, the comment says they had gone to their local club for some practice drills. They found it very hard to strike the ball because of the weather. And in the bad weather conditions, they're kind of wondering what club should be chosen. So let's take a look. Hear the wind howling, and I can see it moving. That didn't look overly terrible. Let's take another look. All right, so let me share what I think goes well here. So with this, I think we have a fairly controlled swing. Again, like you can hear the wind howling in the video. When we come across situations where we do have that nasty weather, control is obviously kind of the utmost importance because, especially with wind, as soon as it gets a little bit offline, it can really just kind of exponentially go in whatever direction. Even if you have left to right wind and you start to hit like a heavy draw, you can actually see that ball dive down because of the wind and you end up losing distance. You might hold the line, but it'll dive and you'll end up losing distance. So the things, like I said, the things that I saw here, it looks like we have a nice kind of controlled backswing here. Good flat left wrist position, trying to keep that club face closed. And we're coming through nice and steady. Again, it looks fairly controlled. It doesn't look like this person's trying to kill the ball. So that's where I would go in terms of the positives in this video. We clear our hips really well here, especially with this finishing position. Looks like they've got the green down here, like a practice green area. So I think there's really a lot to gain from this. Like, you may have felt like you were struggling on this individual day, but I think overall, like we have some pretty good fundamentals. Like I said, I can hear the wind howling in the background, so I'm thinking that's the bad weather conditions that they're talking about. So, you, my audience, in the comments below, let me know what would be your advice for this person. Again, it looks like pretty darn windy conditions. So what would your advice be? And again, I will go ahead and I will pin the comment that I think most lines up with what I'm thinking as that top comment. And hey, I look forward to working together some more on these with you. These are pretty fun. So I'll catch you in the short grass. Cheers, everybody. Hey there, you watched to the end of the video. Thank you so much. If you found this information helpful, why don't you go ahead and give that like button a tap? That way we can share it with other like-minded golfers. And hey, check it out. YouTube has more for you to watch. God, that was cheesy. I'm sorry.